Peter Phillips splits from longtime girlfriend Lindsay Steven. While Peter Phillips has spent his entire life in the public eye as a member of the royal family, he is not a working royal and doesn't bear a royal title. In fact, apart from his famous family and occasional sojourns to the likes of Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle, and Sandringham, he lives a remarkably normal life, much like his younger sister Zara Tindall. In March 2024, Queen Elizabeth's eldest grandchild praised the Prince and Princess of Wales in a candid interview with Sky News Australia. The 46-year-old described Catherine as remarkable in light of her shock cancer diagnosis. Before adding that he believed she and William made a fantastic team together. He also paid tribute to the duo, who are parents to Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Their kids are great and they have the balance of public life and trying to be parents to 3 young children, which is always difficult, he mused. They've got it pretty right because I think as history has taught us and anyone knows that actually you want to be there for your children. How old is Peter Mark Andrew Phillips? Peter Phillips is currently 46 years old. He was born on November 15, 1977 at 10:46 a.m. in the Lindo wing of St Mary's Hospital in London. When he was born, Peter was 5th in the line of succession to the British throne, but he is now 18th. His godparents are King Charles, the Prince of Wales, the Right Reverend Geoffrey Tiarks, Captain Hamish Lockery, Lady Cecil Cameron of Lochiel, and Princess Anne's Lady-in-Waiting Jane Holderness Rodham. At the time of his birth, Peter received a 41-gun celebratory salute from the Tower of London given. He was the first grandchild to Her Majesty and the Duke of Edinburgh. Does Peter Phillips have any siblings? Peter has one younger sister, Zara Tindall, née Phillips, who was born on May 15, 1981. When she was born, Zara was 6th in the line of succession to the British throne but is now 21st. The royal also has 2 younger half-sisters, born to him and Zara's father Mark Phillips, one the result of an affair, Felicity Wade, née Tonkin. And the other, Stephanie Phillips, the result of his marriage to his second wife Sandeep Fluinger. Why is Peter Phillips not a prince? Unlike his cousins Prince William, Prince Harry, Princess Eugenie, and Princess Beatrice, Peter Philip and his sister Zara have no Her/His Royal Highness status, nor any obligations to the royal family. Despite being the hardest working royal herself, Princess Anne did not want to force a lifetime of royal duties onto her children, and declined her mother. The Queen, when she offered both Peter and Zara royal titles. I think most people would argue that there are downsides to having titles, so I think that was probably the right thing to do. Princess Anne shared with Vanity Fair in 2020 when asked about the choice. At the time of his birth, the BBC reported that Peter's parents are said to have rejected an offer from the Queen of Titles which would have enabled their children to be born into the peerage. The decision undoubtedly was made to offer both Peter and his sister Zara the chance to lead a more normal life. As a result of this, Peter became the first royal grandchild in more than 500 years to be born without a title or courtesy title. Where did Peter Phillips go to school? Alongside his sister, Peter was enrolled at Beaudesert Preparatory, Port Regis before following royal tradition and studying at the elite Gordonstoun School in Moray, Scotland, where he was head boy. For his tertiary education, Peter attended the University of Exeter where he graduated with a degree in sports science. What does Peter Phillips do for a living? Unlike many of his family members, Peter Phillips does not receive any money from the firm as he is not a working member of the royal family. Over the years, he has held numerous high-profile positions at the likes of Jaguar Land Rover, Williams F1 Racing Team, the Royal Bank of Scotland, and most recently Cell UK. Who is Peter Phillips married to? In 2003, Peter met his future wife, Montreal-born Autumn Kelly at the Canadian Grand Prix where he was working for Williams F1. In July 2007 they were engaged and in May 2008 they were married at St. George's Chapel in Windsor. Sadly, however, after 12 years of marriage, the couple confirmed they would be divorcing in a joint statement. After informing the Queen and members of both families last year, Peter and Autumn jointly agreed to separate. They had reached the conclusion that this was the best course of action for their two children and ongoing friendship, it read. Both families were naturally sad at the announcement but fully supportive of Peter and Autumn in the joint decision to co-parent their children. Both Peter and Autumn will remain in Gloucestershire to bring up their two children where they have been settled for a number of years. Once the divorce was finalized, Peter began dating one of Zara's old school friends, Lindsay Wallace. While it is unclear when the pair officially started dating, they did make their first public appearance as a couple at the Epsom Derby in June 2022. And were spotted together for the first time at the double royal christening of August Brooksbank and Lucas Tyndall in November 2021. Sadly, after 3 years together, a close friend of the couple revealed to Hello! That the pair had made the difficult decision to separate several months ago. Peter's business commitments and work in F1 meant he has been away and traveling non-stop. It obviously came as a shock, as most people thought they were absolutely rock solid. It's very sad. Peter has been traveling all over the world and has been incredibly busy, and Lindsay is based up in Scotland, so it's been hard for them to see each other. As for Autumn, the mother of two went public with her own romance after being photographed. With Irish property magnate Donal Mulryan at the Cirencester horse trials in March 2022. Who are Peter Phillips' children? The Queen's first great-grandchild was born to Peter and Summer on December 29, 2010 at Gloucestershire Royal Hospital. The couple named her Savannah and Kathleen, baptizing her at the Church of the Holy Cross in Avening, Gloucestershire on April 23, 2011. With several members of the royal family in attendance. Peter's second child, Isla Elizabeth, was born on March 29, 2012 at Gloucestershire Royal Hospital. Whilst the girls do have a position in the order of succession, they do not have royal duties due to their father not having one himself. Where does Peter Phillips live? The father of two lives in a cottage on Gatcombe Estate near Gloucestershire, which is privately owned by his mother Princess Anne. His sister Zara and her family also reside in their own property on the grounds. Reports have also indicated that Peter spends time living in another private residence in London, presumably with his girlfriend Lindsay.